problem with your shirt. That's a map of Idaho. Okay, now I understand it. All right, okay. So that's like those kind of The Cure, you know, shake the disease kind of, one of those t-shirts that millennials were buying at Urban, whatever, Outfitters. Hadn't got a fucking clue who the band was, just wore it because it's Talleyrand. It's not a cop. This is bizarre. This is a brilliant little vibe tonight. I reckon some people got complimentary tickets and had no idea what to expect and are like, what in the hell is this? So, now, have any of you been to shows in any other cities? So you know what cities were you in? LA, right, perfect example. How does this compare to LA? Because there you're playing to like, 1,500, 2,000 people, and here, you're playing to a private gathering, like a garden party. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Such an eclectic bunch of people too. Here's the thing you don't know, you kind of wonder, like, why don't you, we get all these messages, like, why don't you play in Iowa? We got the messages when we were sitting outside Von Mauer. We always stop here on the way to Denver, you see. Just didn't play a show, needed a day off, needed to wander around the mall. So, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Yeah, you keep screaming that. You love us now that you recognize us, but in the parking lot it was a different story. It's like, who's that creep looking at us? So, I have to say this before, well, every time we play this song, may I? Thanks. So, this song that we're about to play, I mean, it's gone so far and wide beyond the bounds of people who generally listen to VNV Nation. I mean, Europe, that's, you know, you've probably seen what the shows look like in Europe, and they're somewhat different than here. So... We have more heart! Ooh. You do have heart, yes, you do have heart, but I guarantee you, most of Germany would take you up on that. Bring it! Schnauzer. Is it a dog breed? Schnauzer, which means shut the fuck up. Are you telling me to shut the fuck up? Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. I really need to say this, if you just give me a second. So the thing is, the song has gone so far beyond the bounds of people who normally listen to VNV Nation. It has traveled to every corner of the planet. When the song came out, when you write a song, you have no intention what's going to happen. You don't know what will happen with that song. It just leaves your possession and goes off and forms a life of its own. Initially, this song was garnering replies from teenagers who were describing how this basically summed up the darkness they were feeling at a particularly emotional and very difficult time in their lives. But the more it went on, I was getting comments, I was getting messages from people of all ages, up even into their 90s, who were talking about how this song said a great deal to them about how they were feeling at that time. Now, what you don't know about me is that one of my causes, the thing that I support the most, and that a lot of people in the alternative scene in Germany devote their time to, is preventing teen suicide. Yeah. I have expanded that. I've expanded that to the other vulnerable group, which is older people, who are the biggest victims, mostly men, which a lot of people don't really recognize. The thing is, everybody in this room comes from some disparate group. You've all felt different, you've all felt somehow you didn't fit in, and you've gathered together and you found others like you, just so you could have strength in numbers. We found you! The fact is, yes, but can I please? The thing is that you're a very creative and very emotional bunch. And that's a wonderful thing. You add light and color to this planet. You add light and color to the world, but the thing is, there's a caveat to that. And I know this personally, that there are moments when you will find yourself in the darkest spot. And it is very hard to reach out and ask somebody to help you, and to not feel isolated and not feel ashamed, because pride always gets in your way. What I'm trying to say is, no single person here tonight is alone. No one is an island, no matter how you may feel. And people are like, there are people who whoop and cheer and shit like that. But it's the person who's standing silent, smiling, looking very confident is the person who's probably the person who's feeling exactly what I'm talking about. I know what it's like. I know how hard it is to reach out, and I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please, 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 call a number, call a stranger, speak to somebody, reach out, grab a hand. Everybody goes through this in their life. Some lifelong, some just temporarily. But I want you here tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, because you add light to this world, and I want your light to persist. Every person on this planet is important to me and should be important to everyone else on this planet. And I want you to understand that there is love and kindness out there. I have seen it. I've seen it through my friends who came dangerously close to making a stupid decision they could never come back from. I never want to see anyone make that decision. And I know how difficult it is, and you don't have to be a fucking goth or a cyber or whatever. You don't have to be anything. You could be a fucking metalhead. You could be like a hippie. It doesn't fucking matter what you are. Every single person on this planet goes through this. And you have to recognize this in your friends. You have to check your friends. And you also, for yourself, don't isolate. Please reach out and grab somebody, because I don't want to see anyone else venture off this mortal coil for a stupid reason.
Thank you.
That's all. Yes, thanks for the laugh after this. That was great. Really nice exclamation mark at the end. This song is indeed called Illusion. describes how you feel, if this is a song you just choose to use to say, I am still here, and I won't give this world the pleasure of knowing I bowed out, I want you to scream this song out.